Well, hello, you awe-inspiring northern lights of my life. 'Tis I, Lenny Hernandez, coming to you from the beautiful New Arrow community, the Princeton Senior Living here in lovely Lee Summit, Missouri. Woo! I'm here on the ground helping them get ready to welcome residents into their gorgeous new home, but that is a story for another time. Yes, we will have a lot of fun stuff to report about here at the Princeton Senior Living in due time, so be sure to come back for that next week. But for today's episode, we're kicking things off with a real love fest in honor of Valentine's Day. Then we've got the sports report with a Solon Beach Ball game. And to round things off, we're talking about Arrow's Story Corner for Black History Month. There's a lot of ground to cover today, so let's get to it. Welcome to Arrow Nicely News. So much ground to cover! There's so much ground to cover! Look! Just so much ground to cover! Arrow communities everywhere are gearing up for Valentine's Day, so we thought here we'd start off today's episode by celebrating love. Over at the Boulevard, Wentzville, the community put the she in shenanigans and celebrated Galentine's Day. It was a time for the girls to get together with one another, making sure that everyone felt the love, whether, they're in a relationship or not.
Communal living. So when you have that, you need to make friends, as I said before. You need to be supported. You need to be encouraged. They know that they will have the love and the camaraderie, and I keep using the word support, but the support from their neighbors. And that is immensely important when you live in a large community such as this.
Everyone had a blast together as I, myself, am feeling that love. Shout out to the Galentine's Day ladies. Over at VITALIA Strongsville, friends of the show and minor celebrities Frank and Dee celebrated their 75th wedding anniversary. To mark the occasion, the couple renewed their wedding vows and had a fabulous party thrown by the resident services team. A very happy anniversary to that wonderful couple. And speaking of wonderful couples, we caught up with a few in the communities to find out a little bit about them and, of course, their love. Check it out.
Okay, my name is Luana Weiss. I go by Lee. My husband is Dale Weiss. And we've been married, will be 72 years in August. And this is our little Sam.
Well, I couldn't tell you what the secret is, but I guess just put up with each other and do whatever you can for each other and help each other and keep your love strong and keep together.
Love each other and give and take and just work it all out. There's problems comes up, but you work them out.
My name is Eric Chasick, and my wife's name is Mary Alice Chasick. We'll be married 70 years, July the 5th of this year. Oh, I think I love most about her looks. She looks like a movie star when I married her.
Oh, yeah. He's good to me. And sometimes we can fight, but then we can always make up again, and that's fun.
Bob and Helen Belton, been married 63 years. Yes, dear. About 90% of the time, and hell no, the other 10% of the time.
We like most of the same things, and if there's something that's not special for one of us, we give it, I don't have to have my way all the time. I can do what he wants and vice versa.
Gary and Gail Debro, and we've been happily married for 44 years.
I love his patience with me. And that's one of the keys to a good marriage, I think.
And I just love her for everything.
Oh,
She just takes care of me, and she just is a lovely person, and I just can't stop loving her.
he loves my kisses too.
Yes, I love those especially.
Communication. I mean, I have to say it because some couples don't communicate, and I think, then how do they get through all the tough times and share the joy of marriage?
John and Nancy Bartell, we've been married almost 70 years. Well,
His patience.
her ability to keep me on my toes and keep me out of trouble, because I have a tendency to get in trouble a lot.
My name is Frank Allen Jr.
And I'm Eloise Allen.
A long time.
We've been married 53 years, 8 months.
I think mine is being able to accept her who she is and appreciate her.
His sense of humor. He can always find laughter in something.
And plus she's sweet too. Considerate and caring. Really, she really is.
Nina Mashani, and I have been married 60 years, and this is my husband, Ted Mashani.
I love everything. I have for 60 years.
If you marry well and you know yourself and know your mate, you'll be interested in the same thing. And I guess the most is he was a very good provider and a very good father.
We're Jim and Susie Hall, and we've been married 54 years.
I love Susie's quickness and alertness and the funness that she brings. But she also can be very serious, and she's very intelligent.
He's a very compassionate person. He loves his family more than he loves anything, after God. And he's put up with me for all these years.
And keep giving me kisses.
We hope that everyone has a happy and love-filled Valentine's Day on Monday. Whether you are in a relationship or not, you should know that you are loved and you deserve that love. And so do I. So happy Valentine's Day, Lenny. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Lenny. Happy Valentine's to you. And a happy Valentine's to you out there, because we here at Nicely News, we love you, the fans. Where are my sports fans at? Are you all ready for the big game? No, we're not talking football here. We are talking about beach ball. Love was in the air in the previous story, but there is no love lost between these two bitter rivals as they show no mercy out on the beach ball court. Okay, nope, you're right. That might be a bit of an exaggeration. It was actually quite cordial and good-spirited, I assure you. Vitalia Solon and the Solon Senior Center beach ball teams, they came together and had an exciting, fun game of beach ball volleyball in Vitalia's community. Vitalia's Solon strikers took the court looking the part in their brand new uniforms. Ooh, they look so good. And a huge thank you to Fox Therapy for sponsoring those uniforms. There were exciting serves, heart-pounding volleys, and exhilarating saves as the two teams strived for victory. Strove for victory? Well, they battled it out against one another, and in the end, Vitalia Solon strikers, they came out on top, winning 3 out of the 5 matches the two teams played against each other. So, thank you, of course, to the Solon Senior Center for playing, and congratulations to the Vitalia Solon strikers for their victory. We look forward to reporting on more Aero community matches, so be sure to come back for more sports roundups in the future. We got sports roundups. Ooh, 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 more sports, more sports. And for our final story of the day, it's all about Aero's Black History Month Story Corner fundraiser. All month long of February, Aero Senior Living has been and will continue to release a video featuring a wonderful resident reading a children's book about an important Black figure from history. Already this month, we've seen some incredible books. Opal Lee and What It Means to Be Free, the true story of the grandmother of Juneteenth. No Small Potatoes, Junius G. Groves and His Kingdom in Kansas. Nina, a story of Nina Simone, and more, with others to come all month long. Now, while this would be worthwhile on its own, we are also doing this to raise money for a good cause. We are trying to raise enough to purchase a copy of these books for schools that are close to Aero communities everywhere. We will also be utilizing any extra funds raised to make a donation to the I See Me Foundation, whose mission is to create programs that increase childhood literacy for underserved communities and to promote African American history and multicultural literature that will increase respect and tolerance for diverse cultures. Now, last year, Aero was able to raise $4,500, which we were over the moon about. But this year, though, we're trying to do even more by setting a goal of $6,500. You'll be able to find the link to donate in the description of this video, and be sure to follow community pages and Aero pages in order to watch and listen to all of these incredible books. A huge thank you to everyone who has donated and to everyone who is going to donate, like you. Your generosity, even the smallest amount, makes a huge difference in the lives of children. So check out the link below, click on it, and donate. Y'all, we did it. We made it through another fantastic episode of Aero Nicely News, which means that this week is over, sadly, and it's time to gear up for a thrilling weekend. Have a tremendous Saturday and Sunday, everybody. A wonderful week next week, and we'll see you all next Friday. And if you've made it through this video to this far, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page as well. And share the video also. And donate. A lot of call to actions in this episode. I'm Lenny Hernandez.